Hello everyone, I am here to do the soulmate reading for the energies of the moment. This is a very general soulmate reading. So take only strictly what resonates here. Because some of you are in new relationships, others of you are in existed relationships, others of you may be just starting to date somebody and you're just learning about different situations. And just take what resonates, okay? Because this is for the completely general, collective soulmate reading, okay? For all the soulmates who listen to this video, this is for collective, for everybody. I am seeing a do it kind of movement, okay? There is improvement with feelings, but yesterday where I was talking about with the wheel card from the Lenormand deck that I pulled, it brought up those shadows that I told you about. This Five of Swords, there's fighting going on, so that could be a happenstance kind of feeling. So what that means is some of you may have some issues going on that are confronting with that shadow that I told you about with the wheel, and all the other energies that I picked up yesterday with the cross and lots of movement, shifting gears. So there is movement for this energy today. The energies for a new existed relationship is Five of Swords. The union energy is sacral chakra. So whatever is going on with the energies today, with this Five of Swords, there is a feeling, a moment of closure coming in. So most of you are winning, while others of you are still in the middle of the battle, especially for some of you, looking at the sacral chakra card being the union energy. This is the color of the sacral chakra. This is the top of the sacral chakra where it's at now. So I feel like there's still some hidden emotions that are coming to light from this Five of Swords. So some of you are being confronted with your feelings, all right? There is a borderline type of energy going on because this says win or lose. So you're winning, but you have the potential to lose if you don't make the right decisions and go with your heart and listen, listen to your emotions, as there's a lot of work that's needing to be done still, especially if you're just getting to know your partner and you're in a very new relationship. There might be some in-between phases going on right now, okay? Because there's a lot of energies that are really starting to focus on working through the static. Like if you see the sword is in the sand, it's in the grass. So there is the grass having the sword in it. Really feel like that grass is just what the grass is all about, is it's earthy. So there is some there is some ability to diffuse these energies, because the swords are used for protection. The grass is used to give you some grounded energies. So there's some kind of conflicted energy that may be exposed today, especially with the sacral chakra being the union energy. So for new relationships, take it a step at a time and just focus on the growth pattern, because I do feel like you're going to get out of this phase. I'm hearing the word tease. So some of you are where you want to be, but you're trying to get to the next stage, but it's almost like a tease, or somebody is teasing you in a playful way to get you out of a mood. You might be in a mood, you might be in a stressful mood because you're trying to get to where you're feeling comfortable. If some of you are feeling, especially with the union energy again being the sacral chakra, for those of you in brand new relationships, or you're in a new relationship and you're still at the getting to know you stage, or in the next phase that you're trying to work towards, like more commitment, I do feel that tease is just like right there on the borderline, and you're being tested and being shown to have patience, and it's a weight kind of energy right now because the sacral chakra is really needing to be cleared out and released and healed. There's some emotions that are still heightened here. So you really need to focus on that situation. And I'm also feeling for existed relationships, the sword, you're in the win situation because you've come out of the powerless energies, the fight, the frustration. So this shows me that you're starting to build more solidarity. There's more, I'm feeling like a precursor of what will be going on in the next phase of your relationship. The sacral chakra is there, and it's bringing, for the union energy, it's bringing in a lot of emotions. For some of you, the emotions, you want to be where this bright orange is. And there are people that read aura colors, so you could always, if you know anybody who reads aura, you could, I don't read aura, but I read chakras. I can tell when somebody's chakras are balanced. But I don't have the gift of reading auras. But there are aura readers. And for some of you, I'm feeling like there's a bright orange aura color, which means that your emotions have improved a lot. And there's a lot of the self-doubt, because this emotion could be with yourself, not just with your partner. Not just emotions that you're going through with your partner. This sacral chakra could be your own doing because there's self-sabotage that from the past situations. But I'm seeing for some of you in existed relationships, it feels like your sacral chakra is at a stronger phase. And if it's not, you could have somebody read it, and then they can, maybe most Reiki healers can read auras too, because it's part of healing. You can get that area cleared out and charged and healed and release any kind of emotions that are still there, because for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this orange that's light is where your sacral chakra is at, I'm feeling. So some of that needs to be released. A lot of emotions need to be released. And this Five of Swords is gearing towards that situation. So I'm feeling like a lot of you are either impatient, or you're feeling nervous, or your emotions are up and down and unbalanced. So you need to have your sacral chakra cleared and balanced a bit more, especially if you're in between statements. I feel like you're past the losing stage, but you're still in between, some of you. And again, this could be a new relationship, but for some of you in existed relationships, it could be that too. I'm finding more bonding coming in. I've been feeling that bonding for the last few days. So for others of you who are doing really well and your orange, the sacral chakra feels balanced and it's at this bright orange phase, that means that there's a lot of improvement. Your emotions are balanced. There's not a lot of weak energy coming, or not a lot of nerves. I feel there's more balance and stability and security. And there's harmony. So the others of you, I'm looking at the sacral chakra and the Five of Swords energy, and I'm just feeling like the sacral chakra issue, for those of you having a sacral chakra issue, it's a mental phase. You can have emotions coming from your crown chakra or from your mental state. It does not necessarily have anything to do with your heart related when it comes to sacral chakra, because emotions, sacral chakra is the emotional chakra. That could be from your mindset. It doesn't necessarily have to come from your heart. It could even come from your solar plexus, because there's a lot of emotions that you feel conflicted with, that you don't feel confidence. That would be an issue with your solar plexus. So emotions can be in any one of your chakras. It could be in your root where you feel unbalanced. But be that as it may, I'm feeling a lot of the mind issues are what's causing your sacral chakra to feel a little bit balanced. I'm hearing the word cutting through the phases. So you are in the right direction. You just have to let things, I'm hearing the word live and learn. So you just have to focus on living and letting things go through. You're going through tests. For some of you, you're going through a test to see which path to take. Before you take those next steps, you need to sit back and just let things reflect a little bit more. That I'm also feeling that because there's not enough reflection, your mental state is what's causing your emotions to be out of whack. Okay, so you're in the right path, but you have to just let things be more reflective before your communication, before you show emotions, before you show your love. The love is there. And I'm feeling for some of you, it's conflicted. So the emotions are triggered from the Five of Swords, but it's working hard to get to the next phase. Wait is what I've been hearing. And that's what I said before at the top of this video, is it's time to wait. It's time to relax. It's time to reflect. It's time for things to move forward, because I feel like there's a lot of unknowns that even if you meditated, which I suggest a lot of you do, to meditate on your sacral chakra. And I'm hearing people say, well, how do you do that? You can use crystals, or you can even use meditational sacral chakra healing on YouTube. You could get incense for your sacral chakra. You can eat orange fruits and vegetables. That also can help you. You could wear the color orange. That also will help you. So there is a strong phase with the moon right now, which is very action-packed. Okay, so it's going. Today you may be feeling that. Going into the next few days, it may be going, and you're energetically you're going to be moving into another phase, but it may not feel familiar. It may not feel strong. There may be a lot of unknowns that you're trying to figure out, and you don't want to figure it out. Just let it flow, and it will come together. But your sacral chakra, you need to let things flow more. Hearing sacral chakra music even. And I'm hearing balancing, so things are balancing themselves out. The behind the scenes energy is serendipity. So things are flowing. Things are moving forward into an unexpected turn, an unexpected phase with the new coming in. The challenges are being released for some of you, while for others of you, there's still learning phases, as I said before, that you're needing to just work around, work through. Because I do feel like there's more lessons that are going to help to attach to what you're going through right now. The energies feel ready. But there's also, as I said, with the sacral chakra needing to be balanced, there's alignment situations that are coming in, excuse me, into effect. There's an awareness of synchronicity. So pay attention also to maybe music that you're hearing, or the way your partner is acting, whether you're single or whether you're in an existed relationship. Single meaning brand new relationship. Or you're in a new relationship and things are running into the next phase. But you could also be looking into this new relationship and wondering where it's going. So pay attention to signs. Pay attention to the new partner that you're shifting into. I feel some of you are in a new relationship, but there's no partnership yet. You're still learning about each other. You're still dating each other, and it doesn't feel like there's anything happening yet. But serendipity, synchronicity in the universe, everything is coming together. It just needs to flow. It just needs to work its magic. And I do feel a lot of positive, heightened energies coming through. And I'm hearing the word enjoyment. So there's a lot of enjoyment coming through. Make sure that you are allowing for new beginnings to come through. Because if you're still dating somebody and there's no connection, I'm feeling some of you are in between stages, because you could be dating somebody where there's no connection. There's still something that's missing. Pay attention to where it's going. If there's no connection that's involved there, it could possibly be that that person is not meant for you. Pay attention though, because they may be shy, or they may be just healing from a breakup. You may be going through healing from a breakup and going through changes with your heart or your sacral chakra, with your emotions. So I'm hearing to let things flow just a little bit. For those of you who are newly single or newly dating somebody and you've met that partner, okay? I'm strictly talking to you. I'm not talking about new relationships where you've been together for a while and you know where it's going. For those of you who are single, newly dating, those of you, that's who I'm talking to. You got to let it flow. There either will not be a connection with them, or there will be a connection, but it's very slowly going to appear. It's very slowly going to relate. I'm hearing the word flashback, so some of you may have known this person before. You're with somebody that you've been with before, either in a past life, or you dated them earlier in your lifetime and it didn't work out, and now it's going back to this relationship and things are slowly starting to happen. I'm feeling like there are triggers there that are being released and healed through the sacral chakra, and that could be part of the Five of Swords with the serendipity. There are still things healing with the sacral chakra and the Five of Swords, and that is why it could be slowly moving. Others of you who are in a new relationship, this Five of Swords with the serendipity, or existed relationship also. This Five of Swords with the serendipity, there are changes that are occurring that are going to bring in a stronger phase, a stronger connection. There are the lessons that you've healed with, I'm hearing, with the Five of Swords and sacral chakra had to be released. All those lessons that you learned had to be released in order for you to really be strong enough to get to this next phase. And I'm hearing that it is strong enough now to get there. So it's all about timing, divine timing. Pay attention to the synchronicity. Allow the universe, your God, your angels, your spirit guides are all helping you to transform into something that you've been wanting to transform into. So there is a strong positive change that's going on with the serendipity, with the sacral chakra, with the Five of Swords and the serendipity. There are changes coming in, and they're going to be stronger. They're going to be happier. They're going to be reoccurring energies that are going to help you signify and open up those opportunities, okay? So you just got to let it be. And what's going on with the opposing factor is the Nine of Wands. Sorry, Nine of Coins. The nine, sorry, I was right before the nine. I'm just learning to use these cards, so please forgive me. This is the Thoth. I've had them for a while and I use them and then I don't use them, so I'm starting to work with them again. So please forgive me when I say go back and forth like that. The discs have to do with wands. This is the Nine of Wands, and it's working through strength. It's working on gaining. It's working on how to rediscover the strength and the power that you share together. Wisdom is coming through. I'm also hearing that the challenges that you've been dealing with in the past are going to be a lot more secure, especially with the gain. This is a Venus card, so it has to do with emotions and, of course, love. You're shifting in the right path. The energies that I'm looking at in this picture, this looks like a Venus in Virgo, and right now Venus is in Virgo, so this energy is very impactful for the moment right now. There's a lot of casual energy with Venus and Virgo. It's more laid back. It's not like really heightened. It's not like really over the top. There's a bit of perfectionism in there, yes. There's a bit of stubbornness in them, yes, but Virgo is an earth sign, and earth signs are into stepping back, being casual. They're deep lovers. They're deep, passionate people, being an earth sign. So whatever is going through the energies right now, Venus in Virgo is helping you to signify and learn from each other. And that is with new or existed or just newly meeting somebody. This pattern, the energies of today's energies I'm seeing with the Five of Swords, the sacral chakra, serendipity being behind the scenes, the Nine of Wands, I'm being human, the Nine of Wands being the opposing factor. There's a lot of lifting going on along the lines of emotions, along the lines of being patient, along the lines of allowing for things to flow. Serendipity being behind the scenes with and working alongside this Nine of Wands. There's going to be more strength coming in, more powerful ability to create the dreams, the desires. I'm hearing the word affections, and there's a lot of positive shifts coming in. So in Nine of the Virgo Venus does have the tendency to go with the flow. Impatient at times, being an earth sign. Practical at times, being an earth sign. But there's also a general deep desire, a general deep love. And there's a lot of power. This is a Nine of Wands card. So whatever conflicts you've been going through in the past, everything is starting to become stronger. What is happening with the foundation is the Eight of Cups, which means there's a lot of things that are letting go of emotions. Again, with the sacral chakra, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, serendipity, the Nine of Wands, and with the Eight of Cups being the foundation card. There is more foundation when you learn and you live and you listen and you focus on the connection between you and your partner or new partner. There is longevity, as I was saying yesterday. There is the connection of being in the moment and just releasing any emotions that are coming up. The Nine of Wands with the Eight of Cups, there's activity coming in to release any kind of defenses. Like if you're feeling defensive, there's enough strength coming in from the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Cups, releasing those challenges and letting go and just letting things fall into place. There's a realization coming to light. That's what I'm picking up with the Eight of Cups. There's a realization coming in that whatever happened in the past was meant to happen, so things can feel more flowy, more harmony can come in. And this goes back with this Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups with the when I was picking up before and saying that this relationship feels like it could have been a past life situation, or it could be an earlier in this lifetime you connected with this person. This Eight of Cups shows that those, whatever you went through in the past with each other, is coming to a new phase. It's coming to an end because there's letting go. There's release coming in. There's more satisfaction. There's more harmony. There's more at peace moments. And especially with the outcome being the Six of Wands, there's going to be more happiness. You've triumphed. There's triumphant energy here. There's knowing that things are finally reaching its resource and you can connect with the future. And this is a great card to have as an outcome because it's again a Six of Wands. And Six of Wands with the sacral chakra, serendipity, Nine of Wands. This energy is really magnifying the strength and balance and the harmony that you share. And there's a lot of sunlight coming in. So I do feel like this connection that you're in, you're where you're meant to be, so you can finally take those steps to be where you need to be in harmony. I'm hearing the word complacent. Don't get complacent. You want to work through whatever challenges you're needing to continue to release. Some of you, others of you, you're past that situation and you can now move on. And if your question is, will I make the right decision? Will we be able to work through our patterns or whatever yes or no question? The Six of Wands is a yes card. So yes, there is success. Yes, there is going to be continuance of healing and happiness coming in. There's moving on. You have the ability to move on now, all right? Any questions with your own private relationship, you can book your private soulmate reading through my website, angelswhisper1122.com. For those of you who follow me on YouTube and subscribe, thank you. For others of you who are new to my channel or who've been wanting to follow me on YouTube, go ahead and come over to my YouTube channel. The link will be in the comment section, and you can hit the YouTube link, go straight to my YouTube channel and hit subscribe. Also, after that, you can make sure that you go ahead and make sure that you press that bell, so that way you get instant access to my videos whenever I upload them. If you don't hit that bell, you're not going to know when my readings are coming up. So make sure that you hit that bell. And also, I would really appreciate it if you would like my video, because it shows that you appreciate the guidance that I'm giving you, and it also shows that you support what I do for you. All right? Have a wonderful day. If you know of anybody who needs to hear this message, by all means, please share this video with them and let them hear the insights, because they may need to know what's going on with their relationship and they don't follow me. All right? So have a wonderful day. Relax, go with the flow. Remember to let go of those challenges and breathe. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.